Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's see. I think the blue look good. What's up, everybody? Can you give me a one in the chat if you can hear me? Say hello. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, hey, hey. All right, let's see. Hey, Melissa. We got New Yorker. Hello, New Yorker Rican. Hey, RC. Okay, we got Tim. All right, so I'm gonna drop the link for you, Tim, to come up. So just click this link, and then it should bring you up. Click the link in the chat, Tim, that I just dropped. How everybody doing? I need to spit this gum out because I'll be chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing. Do you see the link, Tim? How's everybody doing? The bears are on, so if y'all hear my husband screaming, that's why. The bears are on. How's everybody doing? All right. Tim, was you able to click the link? All right. Okay, we got Tim coming up. All right, there we go.
All right, 1 second. Let me get this camera situation together. Oh, that's not it.
That is it. We see you.
Oh, but I don't want. There we go. I want to face this way though. Okay. No wait. Where am I? I don't know where the heck I'm at. My bad.
We see the chair. We see a black chair.
Everything is reversed. This is weird. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, we see a black chair.
That's perfect. Okay.
All right, while Tim gets set up, let me just text Jeron and make sure he's still coming. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, here he is. Just all right, Jeron will be joining us shortly. Hey, Miss Lady. All right, well, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. For old school real ones, we normally go live on Thursday, but Sunday worked best for Jeron and Tim. So here we are.
All right. Finally.
Yep.
Finally. Okay.
All right. Go ahead, take your time. So typically how I start lives and things of that nature, we like to talk about wins, but since we at the almost the end of the year, go ahead in the chat, drop like one thing you're proud of or one thing that made you happy or just like one goal you might have achieved this year while we wait for Jeron to come in and join. So
All right. What's up, T?
hey Tim.
Sorry about all that. I ain't
No,
never did this, so I had to
I
get used to
know.
this right quick.
No, it's all good. It's
How
all
you doing?
good.
How's your day going?
Man, it's been a long day. It's
Okay.
been a long day. If you didn't know, I do hair too, but not like you. I do sister locks. And I had two clients today.
Okay. So you did a little work too. You worked a little bit.
Man, too much.
So
I
how
don't
long
like
that
the
take? Those two, how long that take?
on average, 2.5, 3 hours to like retighten it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I normally don't do double headers,
Space
but
it out. It's holiday season. You been busier during the holiday?
no, it's just the way that people's like most people come every 6 weeks. It's just how they fail, you know.
I got you. Okay.
And
Okay. I
I
got
only do it. I don't do it on Saturdays. I only do it on Sundays.
you. Okay.
Okay, Miss Lady,
How do I see comment?
what you know what? Let me put the comments on the screen.
Oh, I see him now.
Okay, I
Oh,
put
bam. That make it even better. Yep. Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, health and wealth. That's what you achieved in 2025, or you said that's what you looking for in 2026, Miss Lady? I'll go ahead and talk about mine. So I became a published author this year, which was not necessarily on my bucket list or on my to-do list for 2025. And I elevated my clinic's brand and started my own supplement line. So those are like two highlights that I had for 2025. What about you, Tim?
I I'm sorry, what was the question?
Like, so normally when I start lives, um, we talk about our wins for the week, but since it's like towards the end of the year, like what's
Okay.
one, highlight good thing that happened to you this year?
I will say this, a challenging year, but there's always some good in every day, in
Mm-hmm.
every year. I did hear you in hindsight now. Yes, congratulations on that too, being a publisher. That's a big deal.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations on that. It's funny you say that because I'm in that same thing right now. I don't talk about it too much. I like to get it done and then talk about it then. So it's let's just say it's in digital works, but now the publication part, publishing is the next step. So
Nice.
that's a win that I finally got started on it. But it's not complete. We had about, I guess, 75% complete. So that was a win. Another win was getting more active this year consistently. So that was another win too.
Awesome. Yeah, it's that's what I have to work on in 2026. That I did better in 2025, but in 2026, everything just not going it's not gonna happen quick, fast, it ain't gonna
Mm-mm.
always happen on a timeline. So you just need to make sure you staying in progress mode versus
That's it.
stalling.
That's it.
Okay,
It's about the little
Jeron,
wins.
are you
Jerron here.
here? If you are here, I'm gonna drop this link in the chat and I want you to click it, and that's how I'll be able to bring you up on the screen. So, okay, Miss Lady, that's what I'm talking about. Melissa wants y'all to know also I run a book club. I got a bunch
Oh, okay, okay.
I
That's
got
right.
a
You
bunch
do.
of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff I could have said, but I don't want to take up the whole time.
Ain't nothing wrong being accomplished now. Ain't nothing wrong about that. That's
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Miss Lady. Um, like I'm gonna do a reel. I may share it over here. Okay, here comes Jeron, y'all. There
I'm
you
so
go.
what's
sorry
up.
about what's up. What's
All
going on, guys?
right. So let me see. Should I change? Let me see. Nope, don't want that. Do y'all like that? Or let's see. Or this one?
It don't matter because
I
I
don't
can't
mind.
really see it on the phone, so I'm looking at my laptop for comments
Yeah,
and
me
stuff.
too. I don't mind.
All right. How
Yeah,
about
it's
this
cool.
one? How about this one? Okay, I feel like okay. Um, that's how I am too, Miss Lady. I have things that I really feel like I got a good handle on the 25 that I want to continue and ramp up. Like 2026 for sure, prioritizing more protein and lifting weights. I have to lift weights. If you are 50 plus, ladies, gotta start lifting weights. Got to. It'll change the game for you when it comes to your hormones. All right,
Yeah.
that's my PSA for the day. All right. So, Jeron, what we were saying, we were talking about. Uh oh. Okay, I thought I heard some background. What we were talking about is just like a highlight for the year. Because normally when I do my lives, I talk about what's a win for the week. But since we almost close to 2026,
Mm.
like what's one good memory highlight,
Oof. Memory. Welcome.
huh?
Um, you said memory.
Or just any positive for this year. Hey, Claudia.
Positive. Just honestly, just make it to another year. To be honest, just making it this far.
I know
You
that's
know,
right. 2025
day by day.
was a
Yeah,
lot.
it was a lot. I
Hey,
would
I
say this.
know.
It made me stronger.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Made me stronger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. So thanks everybody for checking in. This is like we're gonna do it's like a twofer. If you are part of the real one tribe, then no doubt you saw my conversation slash video with Jeron as well as Tim. So if you have any additional questions from those videos, please feel free to put them in the chat. Um, and at some point, hey, positive, at some point, if you like to come up, because maybe you want to ask them something or ask me something, I'll drop the link as well. So if you want to come up at some point, let me know and we'll drop the link. But I'll go ahead and get started. All right. I have a question first for Tim as a follow up. Tim, you shared with us about your time in prison. And I was curious to know, you said you were basically in good standing because you were very active while you was in there,
You mean when
right?
I was, yeah, when they came to talk to me in prison? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
So
hadn't been
when
disfellowshipped or nothing.
you hadn't been disfellowship or nothing. So when
Right.
you got out, how did the friends receive you?
A lot of ones that knew me growing up was welcoming. I don't know. When by the time I got out in the hall I was going to, it was a completely different congregation, different hall. I
Okay.
barely knew anybody. It's like being
Okay.
new all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
people you grew up with that were still in it, you find out some people weren't in it no more. And then you find out, obviously, when you start going to different meetings, assemblies. That's what I meant to say. Assemblies. You see the people you grew up with at assemblies more because they kind of
Mm-hmm.
spread out now. So, from what I can recall, everything was cool. Yeah, I really didn't notice nothing then.
I was just
Yeah, I
curious.
was.
I was
Yeah,
just curious because a lot of people who have been disfellowshipped or publicly reproved, they often talk about like even when they come back, how some people kind of still like they start treating them a little bit different, even though they've come back. So I was just
Yeah.
wondering, seeing how you were like a model JW in there, if there was any difference. But
no,
yeah,
I
I
got
guess
out. I got right to work when I got out. They was trying to use me. They was using me, and now you know why? Because they need men, right?
yes.
So
Mm.
they oh right away they was using me, and hey brother, hey, what you doing? Good. Let's keep going here, but all that. It was. Um, I forgot when, but I don't know, within a couple years, I guess maybe. Yeah, because my first public talk was at the hall I went to when I got out, so it had to be within a couple years. I guess I was a servant within a couple years and got started giving talks and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was
Mm.
all in then. I ain't know nothing. I ain't think nothing different. I'm thinking Jehovah got me out of prison a little early.
Yeah. All right. That brings a question to mind. You just said something. This for you and Jerron. Do you think, as an organization, they will give men the benefit of the doubt more than they do women because of the need of needing, brothers to
Mm.
what is it called? Reach out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I think as time goes by, more people will leave this organization, and they're gonna, like you said, the need for men is they need it right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
The need is
Mm-hmm.
great, right? But
It is.
yeah, I feel like you're right though. That could be a reason why they might be more uh kind, kind to men
Mm-hmm.
than women. That's a good
Mm-hmm.
point. I never thought about that though. That's a good point. That really is.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Butterfly. Hey, Born. JW. Did I miss anybody? People coming in saying, hey.
Hey y'all,
Y'all
born.
don't
Hey,
forget
hey
to,
Hey.
guys.
hey, Positive. Y'all don't forget to like the live. What you think about that, Tim?
Think about the benefit of the doubt for men.
Like, do you think in hindsight, like how you say they put you to work right away, like, yeah, brother, come on, hold these mics,
Mm-hmm.
and things of
Yeah.
Right.
that nature. Do you think, or just in hindsight, or if you got, past experience, do you think that um as an organization overall, they will give men the benefit of the doubt more so than women, like as far as being disciplined and things of that nature.
Yeah. No, that's no doubt. That's is number one is a patriarchal type of setup pyramid. You know what I mean? Like to the top is only men. From top to bottom, they run it. Men only run it,
Mhm.
and men are in
Yeah.
shortage. And so
Mhm.
you got a lot of women, females, sisters. And it's something I didn't ever think about this after I left and got with the XJW community with women like you who are telling their side of like how it was being treated.
Mhm.
Yeah, as a whole, the culture is kind of to look down on women. And so
Mhm.
men definitely get the benefit of the doubt. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
If they can protect abusers, then doggone well they protect men. It was some stuff I did, man. Like there's a few times I know now they let it kind of slip by or they try to give me, I got this fellowship once, but I got reproved before. I don't know. A few things happened, but definitely, shoot, even in the elder book, they even got a loophole for elders after like 6, 7 years. They can
Yeah.
come and confess and say,
That's
"Hey, I did this
crazy.
back then, but you've been exemplary all this time." So basically, you've
Exactly.
been real good at faking it. So
Yep.
now we can let it go.
Whew.
That's crazy. But look at that. You saying an elder could do that, but then you kind of think about Jeron's situation
Exactly.
where
Right,
he was,
right,
straight lace,
right.
living complete JW, like what,
For 24
2 3 years.
months, 24
Yeah.
months, 11 weeks, 9 days, and 26 hours. All right.
Right. And then all they cared about is, the 5 years before that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
BS. It's
Yeah.
BS. And it's
Exactly.
like, it's like, yeah, the elders gonna always look out for other elders and ministerial servants, and they're gonna always look out for their kids. And
Yeah.
everybody else,
Yeah. The
you
hell
at
with
the
them.
mercy, you know?
The hell with them. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right, we had a few people come in, y'all. I just want to make sure we ain't miss no questions or nothing like that. Everybody saying hi to y'all, Miss Lady. Thank you, love you too. Let's see, that's Melissa and Butterfly. Hey, add a soul, you more. If I
Uh-oh.
did terrible
Uh-oh.
with that, I'm sorry. Uh, the elders are always nicer to the brothers because they think they need them more. I've seen it a
Mm-hmm.
hundred times. Yeah, you can set your clock to it. Yep.
Steve. No.
Hey, glitter dipped. It happened to both my sisters and my mama too. Okay, so here's somebody giving their experience. Let's see. They let men
Oh, God.
repeatedly do the same stuff and keep reinstating them fast. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, hey,
Mm.
SSD82. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, that's
uh,
Steve.
That's
That's
Steve.
Steve.
That's our boy Steve.
oh,
That's our
okay.
boy Steve. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
What's up,
right.
Steve?
Shout out to Steve. Um,
Not Steve Urkel, but Steve. Yeah. Our boy.
cuts by Tim.
He's stupid.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
by the
some.
way, Cuz by Tim, by the way, was me. I forgot I'm on my computer. I'm on my other
Oh,
YouTube. So I just switched. I hit like, I hit y'all, and I was like, wait a minute, that's no, so
okay. I
yeah.
was about to say, oh, it's somebody else who cut hair, Tim. Okay,
No,
that's
it's the
you.
same one. Yeah.
Okay, Tim saying hi to y'all. Let's see, I'm a man and I will tell you the elders treat sisters like crap. Yes, indeedy.
Yep.
All right. Steve said big up to Jeron and Tim. Since I was a kid, elders have been telling me personal stuff about sisters. OMG, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Say what? Since I was a kid, elders have been telling me personal stuff about.
Yeah,
Oh
this is
yeah, yeah. You think they've
yeah,
been keeping that confidential? You crazy?
yeah. Okay, Melissa say I got one that will blow everyone's mind. So we'll see what Melissa's gonna share. Okay, so people have been asking me this. I don't know if people been asking you this or if y'all been discussing it amongst your friends. People are like anticipating what's gonna be the new light in 2026. Do you all
Mm.
have do you all have any speculations?
I mean, I do. I do.
Go
Go
ahead,
first, Ron. Go
Jerron.
ahead.
People talking about birthdays and holidays, like maybe Christmas, because back in the day they used to celebrate Christmas back in the day, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
Um, so definitely birthdays. And to be honest, if that happens, that should wake up. You would think that would wake up every witness. Seriously, right? Like you, come on. How do you go from telling people, oh, we don't? That's part of Satan's system. That's part of Satan's world. We don't celebrate birthdays, right? And
Hmm.
now, happy birthday! Can you imagine that?
Hmm. But you know what, Jerron? A lot of times I watch your videos and you be like, you would think this, and that. But it's still gonna be ones who gonna be like, well, Jehovah just letting the light get brighter. Like, yo, you sitting here looking at men with beards. You sitting here looking at sisters wear pants, even though I know it's some OG sisters in there probably judging the mess out of all the ones wearing, slacks in service and things of that nature. Um, what else are they doing? Ones who are now probably boldly, saying, "Yeah, I'm going to college," and things of that nature. And you would think that, I mean, and then again, we don't necessarily know how many people are waking up. That's what I would know. I would love if it was some kind of way we could look
Yeah.
at some data and see, like,
Yep.
when C-19 happened, how many people left? When this
Mm.
announcement happened, how many people left? I wish we could get that data. You know,
Yeah.
That-
Yep.
and I'm sure they got it somewhere, kind of low key. Um, but I've been hearing birthdays as well. And of course, they're going to say it's like a personal matter, and things of that nature. Um,
But hold on. Sorry. Let me interrupt you real quick. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
So if they say that, right? If it's a personal matter, what about Caleb and Sophia? All those videos they made. Remember, he couldn't even lick the frosting.
Hmm.
He couldn't even lick the frosting, right? He
Yeah,
got a damn cupcake. So how do you
Hmm.
go back to that? How do you discredit those videos?
Hmm.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They
You would have to
won't.
backtrack.
They won't. They will just delete them.
Whew.
That's
And
it.
and, and, and
That's
you
it.
bring up a good point. Like at first, when they were transitioning into everything, like your tablet and everything electronic, I thought, okay, it's a money thing, right? It costs money to print these books and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I now believe that that might be a small part of it, but now I believe it's easier to delete what they don't want. That's why
Mm.
they telling people throw all them books out. It's light, throw it out, throw it out. They don't, because that's evidence. But now you can go in and edit what you don't want.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
So I really believe that's the motivating factor for them now, because they could just simply delete all those Caleb
It's
and Sophia
digital.
videos.
Yep. You're right. Yeah.
You
You
know,
know?
they can do that real quick. They can do that, but you know what? One thing about them, they brag so much and run their mouth so much. When I say run their mouth, I'm talking about all the printed material
Yeah,
over the decades. They
yeah.
talk so much about what they believe, and they repeat it so much, you can't delete everything.
No, you can't.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You can delete current stuff like the Chaos Sophia videos, but all the articles, all the books, all the examples of why you didn't celebrate your birthday and all that. No, we
Yep.
got it all evidence now. And you can delete what you
Exactly.
want. We still can go to websites now where people have the original copies of stuff and all
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
you trying to backtrack on what you said, but it's like, no, wait a minute. Now you said this. This was from
Exactly.
Jehovah.
But see,
Yep.
you just said a good point. We can go to other people's site, right? People have downloaded this or they have
Mm.
the libraries at home, right? What do
Yeah.
they tell them? Don't research nowhere outside of
Mhm.
JW.org. You see?
Yep.
You see?
Mhm.
So they'll never, people will never do that. Like everybody has their story. Everybody. That
Yep.
first time they looked at a, clip or something or went on YouTube, everybody says the same thing. Like, I was scared, I was nervous,. I pushed play.
Mm.
So until
Yep.
people get to that point, they could just stay. Oh, wait a minute, my laptop about to die. Um, could have, just gotten, stay clueless. All right, let me see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. Do 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 do. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, the holiday thing. I don't know about Christmas because it's kind of religious, but they could make some kind of loophole. But I think definitely stuff like somebody put that in the chat too. I was thinking when he said about the holidays, secular holidays like Labor Day, 4th of July, what's another Memorial Day.
Mhm.
I think they might not care about that. You know what I mean? That little stuff. The
Mhm.
Easter and Christmas is like religious holidays, so they might try to hold off on that maybe only
Yeah,
because
that's
it's religious. But the
mhm.
other
Mhm.
ones are
Well, they
secular and
wouldn't do Fourth of July
birthday,
because that they wouldn't do Fourth of July because that's
not 4th of July.
yeah,
Maybe New Year's Day type of deal, Valentine's Day.
yeah. What you
Yeah.
Um,
laughing at, Jeron?
Because hold on, you guys are talking about that, but the bigger picture, right? You missed the bigger picture. There's still worldly holidays. It don't matter what
Yeah,
period.
holiday it is. It's still a worldly holiday, right?
Still
yeah.
worldly holidays. Yeah,
So
yeah.
how do you pick and choose? That should wake up witnesses. If they decide to just pick and choose certain holidays, hold on, they
Mhm.
all worldly. What is the witnesses known to be no part of the world, right?
Mhm. Mhm. You
Well,
right.
So
everything was worldly. Remember the videos? The dude coming to the first study. Somebody go to the door and they study with a guy and they draw him up like having big sideburns or a beard.
oh
And
yeah,
then as he progresses,
tattoos.
the beard turns
Yeah.
into sideburns, and then the
Yep.
sideburns gone. So if
Yep.
you seen a man with facial hair, that meant he was worldly. Now
Yep.
that's
Yes.
not worldly no more. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yes.
Like you right, man. They all of it is worldly, but you pick what you want when you feel like it.
Yeah. Okay,
Mm.
Melissa says, so there is this brother. So there is this brother that does drugs and still gave privileges in the congregation and it's because his father has been an elder for a long time. Unbelievable.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they definitely know how to keep things on the low.
Damn.
Patriarchy on
Can you put
steroids.
the comments? Can the comments come on the screen? Oh, they already on the screen.
Yeah, I can
They
see it's
are
on the
on the
screen. It's
screen.
on the screen. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm looking to the side on the side of it over here. Okay,
Let's
I
see.
see it now. What's up, Jasmine?
That's the JW code.
Giant man.
Hi, AV. All right, Christmas birthday, good possibility. Melissa, he does the mics and everything. I know this because his daughter told her grandma and that she has the pen thing ready in case. Has Norcan. Oh boy, that's
Mhm.
not good.
Wait.
What's
See, you know
that?
Narcan.
what I heard real quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Speaking about mics real quick, I don't know how true this is, but I don't know if you guys heard this also, but I heard some congregations were lone brothers that sisters were doing the mics.
I've
Word?
heard of that
I heard
being
about
done.
that. Yeah.
I've heard of that being done like way back. Like if they just didn't have enough brothers. Like
Wow. Yeah.
where I was going, like if they didn't have the brothers who knew how to do the sound, um my friend, I still consider her a friend, she would do sound until a brother came.
Oof. Wow. Okay.
You know what's
Yeah.
Mm.
crazy about that? They'll get a brother who 15 years old.
Yep.
He a brother though, and he'll take the lead
Yes.
over women who've been doing
Yep.
this their whole life and know more about the thing than him. But he got to do it because he's a male.
Cause he a
Lit-
man.
He a man,
Cause he
a
a,
young, yeah,
a
yeah.
young man.
Not even a man yet. That's crazy.
Oh, I now this might be possible. Born a JW said they're gonna let kids play sports after school, stuff like that.
Oh, that's over with. People
Mm.
doing that already, but they might make
Yeah.
it official. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. From 1924 to 2024 is 100 years. That's about how long my family's been in this cult. Oh my goodness, that's a long
Damn.
time. I've done my time. I'm done. I hope the others wake up after Something like that happens. My God. Yep. Let's see. Butterfly said, agree. Birthdays are next. Also Mother's Day, Father's Day. Just revolting. Tim and Jeron. Oh, okay. She has a question for you all. What is
Ooh.
one simple joy you discovered that you could not have enjoyed before leaving the cult?
One simple joy I discovered that I couldn't have enjoyed before leaving the cult. Man,
Oh, I got one.
that's a
If you
good
don't
one.
mind. Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeron. It seems
Yeah.
like Tim is thinking.
So when I was inactive, I was still a believer, right? So as long as you're a believer, you can never be your true self because you're gonna hinder some type of yourself to the world. You know, let me tell you, to the world because you can't be your real self as a witness, right?
Mhm.
So one thing that I realized I really enjoyed, like I love horror movies and I love rated R movies. As witnesses, you could only watch PG, PG-13. Even some brothers were like, "Oh no, if it's PG-13, no, they're cussing." Like, come on, man. You know. So one thing I really enjoy is like watch a rated R movie with cuss words, sex, action, the whole nine. Because
Facts.
you can't you
Mhm.
can't
Yeah.
do you can't do that as a witness. You know.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm with you on that, man. Like when I look at movies, if it ain't rated R, I was like, I probably don't want to watch it.
Yeah, me too. You right? Nah,
I I ain't gonna lie, but
gotta be rated R. Yeah.
a simple joy that I've discovered is that I can at any time I want, I can look up anything I want to.
Mm.
Mhm.
Anytime I want, I can look up whatever I want and find out whatever I want is unlimited. I have an open world in front of me, and I can
Mhm.
pick and look at and listen to whatever I want
Mhm.
Yeah.
Without feeling guilty about it.
without feeling guilty about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Born a day. JW says the elites might make the congregation do local community work to keep non-for-profit religion status. Maybe. Now that's interesting because I feel like I watch a lot of ex-religious high cult content. And so it is a big, in my opinion, a big light being spotlighted on these religions basically getting the tax exempt status. But once they start digging into them and they kind of seeing what they're doing and things like that with the congregation. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear my husband yelling. The Bears must
Mm-mm.
be doing good.
Oh,
Um,
don't
You
okay.
watching the
Don't
team?
tell me. I'm a Bears fan. I can't wait. When this is
Yeah,
over with,
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
turn the game
I'm
on.
just gonna wait. But he's yelling,
Okay.
so they must be doing something good.
Oh, that's good.
So
That's good. Okay.
um
Oh, boy.
I was thinking the same thing. And then they used to say something like that. What was it? The government's gonna turn on Christendom, right? Ain't that what they would say first?
Religion.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
religion.
On Christendom, and then everybody gonna turn on the JWs, right?
I think so, yeah.
Ain't that what
Yeah.
they used to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I was watching Coastal Consciousness. If y'all interested in like world religions and ex members and stuff, religions you ain't never heard of, check out her channel. Um,
I think I know her.
and
Yeah, I think I know her.
yeah, and she was interviewing a lady, and the thing she was saying, it made me think about this is why the JWs fight so hard to keep that tax exempt status. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you think about how much money they bring in and they generate, if they had to pay taxes on it, they
Oof.
will be like what we see going on in the federal government right now. You know what I'm saying? They will be looking for the trickle down effect. They will want the tax breaks. I'm telling you, I feel like not all religions, but these big mega money control religions, it's just a way to have tax exempt status so that they can just stack money on top of money and get free labor from people.
Yep.
So
Facts.
I wouldn't be surprised if they started making the local congregations do some kind of community something. Another thing that I heard is that they may eventually make all the congregations independent, like independent, so that like the same reason why they split up. What is it? So you got the Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania, but then you got like the Bible and Tract Society of New York, and that was for business purposes, trying to separate. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
could see that because
Yeah.
I know everybody. Well, I don't know everybody, but I assume most people have heard about this $100 million lawsuit
Yeah.
going on and
Oh
things
yeah.
of that nature. So I could see some changes in structure because I think at the time that I was coming around, that's when they started separating because you had some people still calling it the society and some people saying, oh, the governing body. And I was like, well, what's the difference? And they had a hard time explaining it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even find the word governing body in the Bible. Not in the Bible.
Okay, some glitter dip said, do you think we're gonna start having JW mega churches? No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nah.
What a Ruby? Ruby's in the house. New York in the house. What's up, Ruby?
Let's see. That ties in with my accomplishment this year. Finally made it to Canada, Montreal for my 60th birthday.
Congratulations.
All right, RC. Um, they already got assembly halls. Oh, okay, that was a glitter dip. They do just enough to try to keep people in, but not more than that. I agree. I think saying bless you is on the table, definitely.
Hmm.
You sure right about that? Okay, that's two. Okay, looks like we got another question for you guys. Which JW phrase, and she wrote them below, would you rather put on a campfire? Wait, out with your face. Oh, wait. Which JW phrase would you rather put a campfire out with your face than ever hear this phrase again? Bad association spoils useful habits, wait on Jehovah, or the last days. So she said, which
Ugh.
one of those would you never want
I'm
to
gonna get
hear?
rid of. I'm gonna say, make the truth your own. Get
Oh,
out of here with
you
that.
gonna add one? Okay, yeah,
Oh, it was between those three.
yeah, but no, that's
Oh, I thought
good.
it was come up with one. So out of
No,
those
no,
three,
no,
what she
that's
said?
good. No, that's good. So you say make the truth your own. Okay. What
Yeah.
about you, Jeron?
I want to stop hearing around the corner. You know what
It's just
happened?
around the
What happened a
corner.
few months ago? Wait, hold on. You know what happened a few months ago? Oh my God! You ever like had a moment where you laughed at something, but
Mhm.
it's not. You thought about something. It was funny in the past, but you thought about it again. You started laughing out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
That happened to me, right? I started laughing out of nowhere. I thought about something funny. I said, "Oh shit, people gonna think I'm crazy. Let me stop laughing," right? But I saw it was a sign at my old job. It said, "Food court around the corner." Right? I started laughing. The minute I saw around the corner, I started laughing. Right? I said, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, I gotta stop laughing."
It
Right?
better
But
be
every time I
there.
see it around the corner, I think about the witnesses. Right?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
When
good
I
one. Around the corner. It's the longest corner ever, right?
when I was in, I hated hearing last days because a lot of people who was like
Oh,
doing the worst sugar honey iced tea, they will always be like, because we living in the last days, in the last day. Oh, they used to just drive me crazy. And it's like, I know what you're doing when you not here at this Kingdom Hall. So you ain't concerned with the last days. But oh my God, so for me, it was last days. If I never heard last days, I would have been okay.
I feel you on that because every time something bad happened, it's the last days was the blame.
Yep.
Anything on the
yeah.
news or anything is always
Oh,
it's the
it's the
last
last
days.
days. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Then
I
right after that is around the corner. Paradise is right around the corner.
You
I
know what it
mean,
is? Sorry, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, no, no. After you.
No, I was just thinking like it got to the point towards the end of me, now that I realized what I was doing was waking up,
Mhm.
pre-fade. We would get in a car group or something like that, and you simply just be like, "Hey, what's going on? How your week going?" It's like, "Oh, I'm just so ready for the end. We just in the last day." And I remember used to think like, "Y'all some miserable bees,"
Yeah.
because you telling me this is all you think about all day, all day, all night. It's like no wonder you're depressed. No wonder you are anxious. No wonder you are miserable.
It's a
You know,
cycle.
you
It's a
almost
Yep.
cycle.
like you're not allowed to express anything of joy or happiness if it don't directly connect back to the kingdom.
Organization.
It,
Yep.
yeah, and
Yep.
it's just like you can't be proud of nothing. You get a promotion at work,
Jehovah.
most people be like, oh, that's good. Da, 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 da. It's like, is it gonna pull you away from the meetings? You know, it's just like, oh my God, it it was exhausting. So for me, I would definitely say last days.
What were the other
I,
ones she had up there? She said last
Um,
days.
she had bad association spoils useful
Oh
habits,
yeah, okay.
wait on Jehovah, and the last days.
In the last days. Out of them three, I'm gonna say last days two out of them three.
Okay, it says it's not a religion that takes away all the shock factor of what they do and why they do it. I'm not sure what that was in reference to, but let's see. All right, you got Butler subscribed saying hey to Tim. Well, I'm let's see, glitter dip. Well, I mean, like in place of several. Oh, okay. I think they having a conversation back and forth. I'm kind of behind. All right, Jerron, New Yorker Rican is saying hey to you. Long time no see,
yeah,
she say.
that's Ruby, my friend Ruby.
Oh, okay.
She's an ex-witness. She's an ex-witness.
Okay. All right. Oh, somebody was talking about how the Disney music. Yeah, I used to think that was so sad when I found out that some of the parents wouldn't let kids kind of watch like Disney movies because they have
Oh,
magic in it. I'm just like, oh my
yeah.
God.
Speaking
Okay.
of, sorry, I'm
Go,
sorry.
go ahead, and then I'm gonna tell my story about the lottery ticket. Go ahead.
Here, real quick. I make it good.
No,
So
go
going back to the
ahead.
movies, go talk about movies, right?
Yeah.
We all know witnesses. Everybody and their mommy be watching Avengers. Everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wizards, sorceries, magic. People who still watch Avengers. However, they won't broadcast that. They say, "Oh, I'm going to the movies.
Yeah.
Oh, what movie you gonna see? I'll
Yeah.
figure it out when I get there."
Yeah.
Right? But you can't even admit to
Yep.
watching it. You don't have that freedom as a witness to watch whatever you
Mm-hmm.
want. Because you're
Mm-hmm.
talking about movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry,
No,
going to the lottery ticket. I'm
no,
sorry.
It
no,
was
no, no.
oh
That is real. Let me tell y'all another little funny story. So I was I had what was the name? Power. So everybody was talking about Power. But I knew
Mm,
Power had a lot of sex and killing and drugs and all this stuff in it, right?
that's my
So I
kind
was
of
like,
movie.
I definitely ain't gonna watch it. But I went to Essence one year and I shared a room with a sister, a Jehovah's Witness sister, and her biological sister, and they had it on. So I'm like, well, I ain't gonna be rude. I'm gonna watch. And then then it
So,
had me in a chokehold. So then I get home. Now I'm trying to go on demand back to season whatever. I
see,
mean, talking about guilty, but I watched
bad
the hell out of it.
association spoils useful habits. Right?
I watched the hell out of it. But I was like, I could have never shared that, right? Like you said, I could have never shared that. Like, even though this sister was watching it and she knew about it, so clearly she watched it. But
See,
this is what I had learned from my experience and the way I was treated is just because they do it, you can't say that you do it too, because they could, throw it back on you, you
yeah.
know. So I never said nothing. But honey, I was over there watching Power and Ghost and Tommy and Tasha. Oh my
Mm.
God. I was like, this is the best program in the world.
I love Power. Oh man, I
But
love
let me tell y'all about lottery ticket. I was gonna do a video about this, but we'll just talk about it now. Like when crazy things I did as a witness. So I guess this kind of answers for me, but Butterfly's question. Um, so I guess it would be gambling for me. But when I was in, and it would be these big, big old lotteries like the Powerball and the Mega Ball, I would call my mama, my cousin, and my best friend. and be like, "Did y'all get a ticket? Is y'all gonna get a ticket? Don't forget to get a ticket." But I wouldn't play. But I would make sure people that if they won that lottery would give me money.
Oh my god.
I was, I'm not gonna get a ticket because I ain't supposed to. But I would make sure that the people who, if they won, would take care of, look out for me, give me some money that they play. And so talk about
Control,
cracking
boy.
up in the
Ooh-wee.
middle of something. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had those moments. Every time the lottery get to like a billion or something like that, I always crack up laughing like, remember how you used to be calling your mama like, is you gonna play that big lottery? Did you get a ticket?
I can't play, but you can.
Right, exactly. And if you give me this money, I'm just, gonna make sure I put a little something in the contribution box. Um, but yeah, that jog the memory. Let's see. Okay,
I remember,
butterflies.
real quick, I remember a guy in the hall. He's still in it. I think he probably an elder by now. But anyway, one time I was over their house hanging out. He was watching, it came up on his history or whatever streaming thing. I forgot what it was. But anyway, you saw Walking Dead, The Walking Dead. And I'm like, oh. And so I was just like, you watched Walking Dead? He said, oh man, yeah, it's good. It's not like zombie something, something, something. So not after that, but at some point years later, I remember turning it on. All right, let me watch this a little bit. I mean, I'm not into zombies too much, but so what? I don't care. I can watch whatever I want.
Yeah.
So I'm watching. I'm thinking like back then, this dude thought this was good. They ain't supposed to be watching nothing like this.
Hmm.
But it was something he's doing at home. I think a lot of people was doing what they wanted to do outside the hall, and then when they at the hall, they act a certain way.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
of
I
course.
agree.
What? Hell yeah. At my house, right? My household. At the meeting, hey guys, what's going on, brother and sister, right? At home, oh, fuck you, bitch. Hey, shut the fuck up. Bro, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Fuck you. Come on, we be Jackal High. Stop. Everybody be doing that.
Right,
Everybody.
Hmm.
right.
Let's see. Oh, okay. This must have been a response when we was talking about how much money these high control religions have. They need to be taxed. Let's see, whatever
Oh, about
changes
that.
they
So
make.
somebody estimated that they around where 50, in the 50s, maybe a billions, 50 billion,
What?
maybe
I've
Oh.
seen
somewhere in
I,
there.
I've
So
Oh.
seen something as high as that.
right, so they
Woo.
got different estimates. But one thing we know for sure,
In the
It's
with
in the
that
billions.
amount of
billions.
money, you can down cut it in half, say 25 billion.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of money, and you don't have nothing set up to help the community, you don't have nothing to help your members.
That's
Like,
Mm-hmm.
where's this
nuts.
money? Who's getting this money? Who's holding this money?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Because with all the donations coming in, you do got expenses, but what's coming in over every year has been calculated, and you make more than what you bring in more than what you put out. So who
Absolutely.
controlling the money, and why ain't y'all transparent about it? You get you get the financial reports at the Kingdom Hall, like we took in this much and we got
Yeah.
deficit of this, but like
No.
they don't talk about their collective
Yeah.
total amount, how much they worth. You know what I mean? Which
Yeah.
is
I think no, and they never will. Um, I believe they have a like a not hedge fund, but asset manager. So
for
they got
sure.
some
Yeah,
heavy
yeah,
hitters
yeah.
taking care of that. And then you got to think about all the money. I'm sure the liquid money and stuff like that. I'm sure that that's in compounded interest accounts. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It ain't
right.
Mm.
just sitting. It ain't just sitting in some rinky dink savings account. You know what I mean?
No, no, not at all. So I ask it because I don't have proof, but just like they were tied to the United Nations for almost a decade and all that. When you got billions of dollars and you sell your property to Donald Trump's son-in-law,
Hello.
like so, who are y'all at the top connected to? Who these corporations connected to, and who y'all working with? You know
Yep.
what I
No.
mean? Like you say, they won't tell you not to. What was it? They won't tell you not to watch Avengers and all that. Who
Yeah.
knows? Y'all tied in with Disney somewhere with some stocks or something. Like who knows where the power structures are? And
Do,
yeah, but they not transparent about that money. That's for sure.
right. But do y'all remember they connected. They connected. Do
Connected,
y'all
yeah.
remember something about I don't know if they were whatever way they had like developed the software where they was able to translate like quickly into different languages. And do y'all remember them talking about how
Yeah.
all these different companies and things like that was so impressed that they wanted that?
It was a system they used
Yeah.
to like you said, what, to proofread or something or whatever,
Well,
or
and to translate
translate. Yeah,
quickly.
so they could do a lot of translations. So somebody
Oh,
came
I
with a
heard
great
about that.
idea. Yeah, you know they
Yes.
made.
Yes.
Ain't no telling how much money they made off of
Ain't
that.
no telling how much money they made. But we supposed to believe no, we just developed and perfected this. I'm sure they put a patent on it, all the things.
I know how
Hell,
much
they
they made. I know how
how
much they
much?
made. 144,000.
How much? 140. I need to
Oh, man.
You so
But yeah.
stupid.
But you know what's sad though? Any Jehovah's Witness could just go online and Google how much do Jehovah's Witnesses own as an organization, right? And they will see that it's in the billions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do they need reoccurring monthly payments if the organization already has an abundance of money?
Because when rich people and rich entities, they can never have enough.
I know, but
They
I'm saying
can
that should
never.
wake up witnesses, though. That should wake up
It
witnesses,
should.
right?
It should. It should. But just like I was listening to somebody and they were talking about like in mega churches, they always talk about sow a seed for a blessing, sow a seed for a blessing. You have those people who still gonna try to figure out how can I sow a seed for a blessing, and then you're gonna have the other people who's gonna be like, you got a Lamborghini, three houses, three, this, and that as the preacher, and you over here trying to get me to sow a seed. You know what I'm saying? Those people wake up.
Yeah.
But
somebody put in the chat that there's estimated 55 billion.
yeah, oh,
Woo.
it's in the billions. We got a question here, guys. Uh, from Brooklyn.
Mina.
Um, they say, "Hey y'all, I finally caught another live. Do y'all have any advice for any fading uh PMOs?
Have any what?
Any advice for a person who's a fading PMO?"
Pimo, watch Get Out and then Get Out.
My advice would just
You say
have
get
a
out
plan.
and then get out.
I
What
said
did you
watch
say,
the
Tim?
movie, Get Out, and then think about the haul and get out. If you in but mentally out, a lot of people stay in, I think, is the relationships, the family and the ties they got. That's what I'm just saying. I was just joking around with the movie Get Out and then saying just get out.
Oh, okay. So are you saying like I say start missing meetings. That's what I say. I think that's the easiest way. Start missing meetings. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Jerron. What was you gonna say?
That's what I say. Also have a plan, like plan ahead. Could
Mm-hmm.
you just leave and have no community, no friends, nobody, right? You want to plan ahead. Make sure you have friends on the outside, So gradually start to get to know people little by little. Have a community waiting for you, so that by the time you make that official move, you say, "I'm done." You have
Mhm.
your friends. You set. You're not, lonely and depressed. I mean, you might be depressed regardless, but just not lonely.
I think that's good information. Good suggestion. So I've said this before in videos and things like that. From my conversations with born and raised in, those who kind of had something going on outside of the Kingdom Hall fare better because they had some friends, or they talked to their co-workers, and it wasn't just about trying to give them a watch tower, you know what I mean? Versus those who like their whole existence is just this organization and these people, but then they wake up and they like, I can't stay. They do struggle because it's like, I ain't got a friend, a cousin, or like nobody out here,
Yeah.
but I know I can't stay. So it's just, that is true. You need something. Go take a community college course if it's just to get you around people, because y'all let me know if you agree or disagree or whatever. I feel like, and maybe not so much now because of technology and social media, but like the the organization will have you thinking worldly people are like the devil's little cousins. Like
Yep.
everybody outside of this kingdom hall wants to just what is it like a lion waiting to
Attack you,
devour
bro.
you?
Oh, yeah, the
Yes,
lion. Oh, God.
right. Remember that? What's
Seeking
the
to
end?
devour somebody, right? The lion
Yes,
seeking to devour
yes,
somebody. Yes.
yes. That's how they make everybody seen. So
Yep.
then when you have somebody who think that worldly people cannot be nice to you, worldly people cannot, do nice things for you, care about you, be decent people. Then when they actually find out, like, hey, these people I work with actually pretty cool and they got my back, you know?
Yep. They're better than witnesses. Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
close to
God.
what it is, right? It'd be better than witnesses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I was gonna say about that. Oh, about being a PMO, leaving, like getting out. Yeah, that's actually probably the best advice is to make a plan.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on your situation. Again, like he said, if you don't have no community, we're human. You need community, and I'm kind of experiencing it in hindsight. I would have done differently. I didn't plan it. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of just like this blew my wig off. So I'm just like, nah, ain't no way. So I just stopped going to meetings. It was zoomed in, but stopped attending Zooms. Never went back in person after COVID, but I didn't plan after. So
Mm-hmm.
it's still even I'm still in the midst of it, even a few years away. And it's still it has lonely moments, whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm comfortable by myself. I'm not like going crazy nothing, but you do want to build that community first. Cause yeah, everybody gonna turn their back on you. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
if it's family or not. You got some family who might be lenient, but most of them, if they devout witnesses, it is a wrap. And
It's
Yeah.
even if you do
different.
got a relationship with them, it ain't gonna be real. They're not going out to eat with you. They're not gonna hang with you. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? A few
And if
texts
they
and
do,
calls, but
and if they do, it's just to try to get you to come back.
that's all
Yep.
it is. That's all it's gonna
That's
be.
it.
So, um, yeah, that's probably the best advice. Make a plan, man. Get you some hobbies going. Start doing stuff
Yep.
quietly, and then,
Yep.
like you said, I like the fading thing too, where you just kind of just fade on back out the way. You gonna get some phone calls. They're gonna be like, "Hey, we miss you," but they
Mm-hmm.
really is being nosy, trying to see what
Yep.
you're doing and all that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but eventually they'll get tired of bugging you. They'll be like, "Oh well."
Yep. And the other thing is, like for me, I didn't have a problem. After I was like, yep, y'all didn't get, y'all said what y'all said. Y'all don't even know anything about my fiance, and y'all got all these horrible things to say about him. I was like, peace. And I never looked back. Like I never felt sad, like, oh, this, and that. It was more so just the boogeyman Jehovah,
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
weighing on me. That
Yeah.
was it. But it wasn't
Bobby Laba.
it wasn't the hall, it wasn't these people, because it was like, man, people that I thought actually rock with me for me, you showed me that it wasn't the case. I only have two people who still talk to me,
Mm.
Mm.
you know,
Wow.
and one of them never says anything. Like when she texts or call, it's never about, let me slip this, we miss you at the hall. Now the other one, she does it, but her husband is the top elder, so she feel obligated to do that. But the fact that she still communicate with me is still huge.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wait, can I say something?
Yeah.
So you said you mentioned the boogeyman Jehovah, right? So you mean that
Hmm.
you mean still having that mindset as a witness, right? Even after you left.
Yeah, yeah, they turn God the Most High into a boogeyman,
Mm.
because it's like Jehovah's all knowing, all seeing. He knows.
Yeah.
Da, 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 So even though I had chose to leave and live my life, marry my husband, and just try to get back to my old life and things of that nature, you still have I call it witness guilt. But it's
Yeah.
basically like, yeah, it's the boogeyman Jehovah syndrome. Like, did I really make the right decision? What if this is the truth? This, and that. But I still would have those thoughts. But the minute I got on ExJW and went down the rabbit hole, I was like,
Mm.
it just all lifted. And it was like, okay, I'm not crazy. I just needed somebody else to say, you're not crazy. It's not real. All this is made up. And of
Yep.
course, over time,
Yeah.
over this 8, 9 years of being gone, oh my God, it's like I could see so clearly how
Yep.
fake and phony it was.
Exactly.
It's conditioning. They
Yeah.
condition you, and they tell
Yep.
you, and you allow them. They manipulate you to the point where you believe whatever they say is true. So they define for you what's truth, what is
Yep.
Yep.
God, what is
Yep.
sin. You know,
Yep.
they
Yep.
define it for you, and you accept it, and your brain don't know nothing else. And if you stay in it that long, it's a dangerous cycle, buddy. Yes, right. You stay on them.
Yes.
That's why they stay on antidepressants and
Yep.
double lies and alcohol. They lit all the time.
Yeah. And that's
Yep.
why that's why they're good at making you feel like in reality, we all know you should be questioning things, right? In reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they make it feel like, oh, you question us, you questioning God, you questioning why are you questioning us? People
Mm-hmm.
will literally make you feel bad for something that you should be doing anything anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And you know
Everybody in
what's
that
crazy,
relationship.
Jerron? My bad. Go
Well,
ahead. No,
I was
just
going to
real
say,
quick, jump back to that. You know what's
yeah,
crazy? The Bible teach book in the first chapter, I remember studying with people. It said about you should ask questions. It encouraged
yep,
you to ask questions.
yep,
But
you're
yeah,
right.
they just the hypocrisy. That's all. They don't want. But if you question them, then now you got a problem. But they tell you to ask questions. My bad. Go ahead, man.
You're right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a double standard. The Bible says one thing, and they say something else, and the witnesses always go with the governing body leaders.
Mm-hmm.
In
Yep.
reality, witnesses should we like they should be checking them, like, hold on, governing body leaders, time out. The Bible says we should be questioning, so why can't we do our research if the Bible says we should question? Why can't
Mm-hmm.
we talk to former members if the Bible says to question everything?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why can't we be open minded if you supposedly have the truth?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should say in real life. But if you say that as a witness, oh, you're not being humble. You need to patiently rely on the governing body leaders. That's like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But they said they're not inspired by God. So why listen to them?
Yep.
Facts.
Man.
It's
They
fact. It's
having
crazy. I
they
watch
having a
shows.
ball. They having a ball in the chat. I'm just
Oh, they are? Oh.
Yeah, real quick. It's funny. Do y'all ever watch TV shows and compare it to the organization when you watch different shows?
oh,
Yes.
I
Like,
do it all
Oh,
the time.
yes. I
I
can't
do it
say
all
it
the
because,
time.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
huh?
do it all the time. Like my shame video. In hindsight, I was like, why I got this shame lingerance? Like, yeah, sometimes I do feel shame and embarrassment in saying I got duped, and things of that nature. But like you said, the conditioning, the manipulation, and things like that. But I put two and two together, and I said, why was that? And it's like because I watched that Reckoning of on Netflix like 3 times. So when I'm seeing how P Diddy is basically like mind effing these people, right? It's like that's how the governing body do.
Yeah.
You know, when people are at their lowest, right? People's mom passed, this, and that. So now they got the opportunity to be an assistant for this powerful man, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
those people who go to Bethel who see things, but it's like
Mm.
I get to be next to the governing body. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but
when
you
I
scrubbing
watch,
toilets, right?
yeah, when I watch anything where it's like high control and things of that nature, I'm out just I mean, I did a video about romance scammers and how they are similar, to Jehovah's Witnesses.
mm.
Like it's yeah, it's weird. But yeah, when I watch certain things, I can always make the connection to something in the JWs.
Mm. You know what?
Yeah.
You made a good point about P. Diddy. So you remember when P. Diddy he had those guys, the people in the band, walk to Brooklyn for some damn cheesecake?
TK. Yep.
Remember that? And in
Mm,
freezing cold?
yep.
Yep.
I said to myself
Yep.
when I was watching that, I said, why did he have to do that? What's the reason
Mm-hmm.
behind that? Why do you have to make them suffer? You're a multi-millionaire. You could have
Mm-hmm.
easily ordered that yourself from Uber Eats or had
Yep.
them go in a cab or whatever, right? But
Mm-hmm.
why you had to make them suffer? And it's
Yeah.
like,
So go ahead.
what's up? Like I'm
No, go
bringing it to
ahead.
the witnesses, like the organization, they have to belittle you. You're good for nothing slaves. You're not worthy of
Mm-hmm.
Jehovah's love.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They have to belittle
Mm-hmm.
you so that to make you feel like you're worthy of the ounce, just a little ounce of their love.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you right, man. It's like an abuser mentality, right?
Yep.
And it's no longer about money. You know, we talk about them, they worth billions of dollars. After
Mm-hmm.
a while, when you get so much money and it don't matter no more, the only thing you can feed on after that is power.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
when you got
That
the
Exactly.
power over people, you want them to feel as little as possible. Remember in that documentary, even said like somebody said like he just wanted to make sure you feel like you always needed him. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you always gonna
That's
need
why
me.
he never would
Yeah.
give them their money. That's
That's
why
right.
he never would
Kept him on a
like
hook, dangling that
yeah,
hook.
would
Yeah.
never
That damn
follow
carrot.
through, would
Yep.
never follow through on promises because the power. I can make you do anything. I'm gonna give you just enough, right? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, money and power I think is worse.
Oh, facts.
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah.
You look at, not to get political because sometimes YouTube will trip if we start talking too much about politics, but if you look at some people who get into politics who are already millionaires and billionaires, what are they
Trump.
missing?
No, you don't.
Control, power.
No, they
Yeah.
stop. They stop.
They missing the power.
Yep.
They want
Mm.
to be able to rule over. You see what I'm saying? Because they got
You know,
money. It
Yeah.
ain't it
yeah.
ain't that they really trying to come in here and change things, but yeah, it's the power grab.
You ever heard that
Um,
saying? You ever heard that saying? Power corrupts.
yeah,
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yep.
yep, that's exactly what it
More
is.
power, more money. Biggie said it. More
Yeah,
power, more money.
we got another question. What image and or story from that terrifying yellow book that we had as children affected
Oh
you
God.
immensely as a child?
Oh, let me. I'm raising my hand. You over here? You over here?
Let me
I've been
get
in
you
high
a mic,
school.
brother.
I've
Let me
been in
get you
high school,
a
right?
mic.
Yeah, give me a mic over here. Oh shoot. But so the flood. Remember the image with the flood, and you see the image of the mother and her
I mean, on the
baby
rocks.
drowning. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I almost drowned when I was younger. So I'm like
Oh wow.
traumatized. Yeah. So when I saw it, I was like, I better search Jehovah. I'm gonna drown too, right? It just that whole book was so traumatizing.
It
The entire
was,
book.
man. I think about that one. I think about the Nephilim dude holding up the
Oh,
baby with by his
whew,
neck, or the man, the grown man, he holding him up in the air. Um, but I think
whew.
the one that stick out is when Job was sitting there with all them boils,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
just sitting there with all them boils in the empty bowl next to him, like in some desert or something.
You know
Hmm.
what? You know what I get about that story, Joe? Jehovah allowed Satan to take 10 of his kids, right? And he said, "Oh, I'll
Yeah.
just give you a brand new 10. You can't
Hmm.
replace. You can't
Hmm.
replace family like that.
Hmm.
How did
Hmm.
see there's some things about this the witness theology, it never added up, but you have to accept it anyway, right? You gotta nod your head and go with
Hmm.
the flow anyway.
You're right about that, because Job, I used to wonder about this, but I didn't ask it out loud because you couldn't. If Jehovah, what? So when they disfellowship people, is to keep the congregation clean, right? They don't
Right.
want you to be contaminated,
Hmm.
because Jehovah can't deal with any kind of contamination. Then why did he let Satan enter in among the other angels up in the throne next to him and talk to him? You can't talk
Hmm.
to this fellowship
Hmm.
person, but Jehovah can talk to the arch enemy. Like he
Hmm.
can
No.
talk to, have a conversation about one of his people. So I'm not
Hmm.
gonna get off into that too much, but that's just something that always kind of
Hmm.
used to make me think, like, if you can't talk to fellowship people, but God can talk to Satan, that was kind of weird.
Hmm. It
Mm.
looks like the system that I was talking about is called MIPS or MAPS.
Meps.
MEPS.
Yep.
And somebody say they packaged it and sold it to Microsoft. Mm,
Oh,
Wow.
I wonder how much that deal was worth.
yeah.
Dang, sold it to
144,000.
Microsoft.
Listen. But yeah. Dang.
Hey, cool sense. Um,
Somebody said that movie "Don't Worry, Darling" is a good one. I ain't never heard that before.
I heard it. I never seen that though. No word though.
Don't worry, darling. Oh, Heretic, that's a good one.
It's like a horror right there.
That was crazy.
somebody said they just opened up another business in Ireland.
What? Aw, Cassandra's on. Hey Cassandra. Um,
Jasmine. Oh,
Oh, okay. Somebody said, "Don't leave. You can't support yourself without JW family and friends." That's definitely good advice.
said don't do what?
Don't leave if you can't support yourself without JW family and
Oh
friends.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
definitely, yeah.
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 Let's see. I'm just trying to see if we missed any questions or anything like that.
You know what? Let me
New
just
York
add to what they
Weekend
just
got
said
some
too.
good
My
Yeah,
suggestions.
go
bad.
ahead. Go
They
ahead. Go
said,
ahead.
yeah, don't leave without a community. You know what? A lot of us sometimes we have an ego. We have the mindset of, oh, I could do it on my own. I don't need nobody. I could do this. You know, I'm riding solo. Sometimes we
Mhm.
have that mentality, right? And in retrospect, we shouldn't have to rely on nobody for nothing, right? But also we humans. We need
Mhm.
community. We need
Yeah,
affection. We need love. We need
yeah,
support. We need friends.
yeah.
We need that. It's not optional. It's mandatory. That's why when
Mhm.
people go in solitude, bro, you know about this, right? Solitude. When people go in solitude, they they come out different. That's a humbling experience.
Mhm.
I've seen that shit in
I've been in that,
movies.
bro. That's not
What? You been
cool.
there? Oh,
I've been to
see?
South a
See?
few times. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Yeah, see? So you know,
And
yeah.
say even in prison, they know you even in prison, you got different communities. You got people you link up with, work out with, religious with, whatever, right? So you still need that. The only thing worse after that is when you just by yourself 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Shit. That's why
That's
like
it.
also like being in the fellowship, right? It's the same. That's why people rush to come back. That's a horrible experience. Being shunned by your family and friends.
Ain't that crazy though? You in solitude in the world because of what's been built around you. You know what I mean? They
That's
built your community,
nuts.
they define your community too.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
I recently had to come to grips to realize that just like every other ex-witness, we have to realize that our family loves something that's fake, something that they can't even prove is true over their own flesh and blood that they can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how
Hey,
That part
ridiculous
is
that
Cassandra.
rough.
is? Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part is
Yeah.
crazy. You can cut off real
Whew.
life blood family members.
For
You
belief
can cut them
system.
off based off what other people tell you, people that you never even met before, sat down with.
Mhm. Mhm. That's crazy.
Bro, you know how
Um.
nuts that is? I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
No, no, no. You good? I was just saying hi to Cassandra. Um. Let's see. Another question for you guys. Which book was the greater help to study for? Reasoning from the scriptures or the Revelation book?
Oh, I hate the reasoning. The reasoning was so boring to me.
I didn't
Oh,
know that they actually studied that book. I don't think they ever
I
studied
remember
it when I was
studying
in.
reasoning, but Revelation book, oh man,
I did
that
it
was
only
crazy.
once. And I remember sitting there thinking, this is when they still had book study in people's houses. And I remember sitting there thinking,
Oh, you was in when they had that?
yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
That's the
okay,
90s.
okay.
Now it's the 90s
yeah.
for you. Yeah.
So I remember I remember thinking, like, how y'all know this? Like, how y'all know that these governments, these ancient governments, is this and that, and the clay of the feet, and the iron, and the brass,
Right.
and and I'm like, how y'all know? I remember sitting there thinking, and I was like, this just seems like something out of some type of superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
It just
they was
made
eating
up.
it
It's
up.
made up.
They was
That's it.
eating it up.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's see. Cassandra said, after growing up in the cult, your life will never be the same. You will have to get a new normal. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's up, Cassandra?
Um, we have to mourn our family while they are still alive. Yeah. Based
Dang.
off of something that can't be proven
Oh,
logically.
AV.
Yes, definitely a lot of crazy images. All right, I think we caught up. Um, we'll probably be on like another 15 minutes. Wait, did Jeron disappear?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because down here this is delayed. Yeah. I don't know what
okay.
happened. He holding the phone, so he might accidentally hit a button or something.
Okay. Let me know if you when you come back, Jeron. Um, let's see.
Jasmine said,
Um,
Jasmine crazy.
let's see. Jehovah, I'm sorry, ExJW community should try to help PMOs and newly awakened as much as we can. Maybe start a non-for-profit organization, um, and get
Sorry about
donations
that.
to help them. No, that's okay. Because back then, oh Lord, the Revelation book had you getting baptized at
I'm rolling
13.
at that one. Revelation book had me getting baptized at 13. That Revelation book was scary too, though. Them scorpions
Oh,
with
hell yeah.
what a horde with a I don't know kind of head. They a head of a lion or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But all them beasts was crazy.
Yeah. All right. We got another question for you guys. Since paradise on earth was all a force-fed fictional fallacy anyway, if you were to go back in time when you still believed in paradise, oh wait, she's continuing it. I'll wait till it come up. Let's see. Uh Somebody said Jerron was getting a call from the governing body.
He
Oh
had to go
my
to the back
God.
room.
Back room. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
All right,
Continue.
let's see. So since paradise on earth was all a force-fed fictional fallacy anyway, if you were to go back in time when you still believed in paradise, which of these three fictional beginnings would you have chosen as a companion in the new world? Chewbacca from Star
Oh,
Wars,
fictional beings. Oh,
one
Chewbacca.
of I don't even know
Companion.
who this is. Khaleesi's dragons or
I don't know who that
Mufasa.
is. What's Khaleesi Dragons?
I don't know. I ain't into those kind of movies, butterfly. So I can't. I remember Chewbacca, and I'm ashamed to say this. I've never watched The Lion King from beginning to end, so
Mm.
I hear good
Well,
things about Mufasa, especially Aaron
I
Pierre.
don't know about that one. I can't answer that question.
You got too deep for us, butterfly.
Yeah.
I
Let's
get if I
see.
got to pick out them, let me be Mufasa.
Yeah, but the question was a
Mufasa get killed. Wait,
companion.
Mufasa get killed though.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
wait, wait.
do.
As a companion, bro. It says as a companion.
Oh no, it said if you were to go back in time when you still believe in paradise, which are these three fictional beings would you have
Yeah,
chose as a companion?
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Not no damn
Yeah, give me
companions.
Me and Mufasa cool. I'm cool with Mufasa. Yeah, we can chill.
yeah.
Yeah,
Daniel book was weird too. Yep. Okay. So let me see. Did I have any other questions? So okay, this is not so much a question as observation. So a lot of people really enjoyed our conversation, Jeron, talking about like the impact growing up, born and raised, like with no, like strict JW upbringing, how it impacts, mental health, emotional uh, health, and things like that as you get older and once you leave. And so a lot of people really appreciated the conversation and things of that nature, and agree with a lot that was brought out in that. And I just want to thank you again for doing that, or what have you. Because, like I said, as someone who came in with a different upbringing, right, different experiences, I was allowed to do things and stuff like that. Um, when you did that initial video with Amani on his channel, and you said what you said, I was like, man, whoa, that's deep, you know, that yeah. Yeah, and then Tim said something the other day. What did he say?
What did
Oh,
Jerron say
when
in
you
that
was talking
video with
about,
Amani though? Right quick. What did he say? Because I remember watching that. It was something that stood out in there. I can't remember what it was though.
I had to go back and look at my comment, but it was something along the lines like the
Yeah,
way
so
that
growing up as a witness, right? Growing up as a witness, we don't know who we are. We don't know. We're trying to discover
there it
ourselves.
is.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
That's what it
okay,
was.
okay,
because our
okay,
identity is
okay,
fake.
Yes,
Our upbringing is
okay.
fake, right? So
yes,
now
Yeah,
you go out to
yeah.
the real world and you're like, oh, shoot, who am
yes,
I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Without the witnesses, right? Yeah.
That's what it was. And I was like, whoa, that was powerful. But
Yeah.
then you said something, I think, Tim, Oh, the video you just did, like I think the day of Christmas, after Christmas, or something like that.
Oh
When
yeah.
you said about the birthdays, and that kind of took me back because I was like, yeah, I didn't. I've heard the stories where people like, oh, I had to go to the library or I had to go to the office while they had the birthday party. But then when you said in that video, like it had never dawned on me that at the same time, y'all just kids and y'all thinking like, well, I can't take part and y'all gonna die one day. It's like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy that, as a young person. And I guess I never bought into that. As much as they used to say it, I never bought into it because it's like if you're saying that God is the only one who can read hearts, how are you so 110% sure that when Armageddon come, that these good people who don't go to the kingdom hall are gonna be destroyed?
Right.
So
Right.
I never felt like I never felt like yeah, just all these people gonna get wiped out. And then especially once I started really seeing the ugly side of so many witnesses.
Yeah.
And I'm
But
like,
I'm sorry.
they used to, let me just say this real quick. Another saying they used to kill me is that they will say, the worst witness is still better than the best worldly person.
Oh God, oh God. Yep, I heard that plenty of
And
times.
I used to be like, that's complete BS.
Yep,
Yeah, that's dirty. That's dirty.
Yeah.
yep.
That's dirty. Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeron.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback what you said about how you really don't believe that you really didn't believe that God was going to destroy everybody. So
Mm-hmm.
you ever hear certain people say certain things, and even as an indoctrinated person, like, they have a point, right? So I remember one
Mm-hmm.
time I was a teenager, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably 13, 14 around there. I was preaching with this elderly sister, right? And the guy said to her, the guy that she was preaching to, he said, "Hold on, you mean to tell me?" He said, "You mean to tell me God's gonna kill me? I pay my bills, I take care of my family, my wife and kids, I mind my business, I don't hurt nobody, I go to work and mind my business." He said, "You mean to tell me God would kill me when I'm minding my own business?" I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh wow!" Even as a teenager, I heard that. I said, "Wow, he has a point."
Mm.
I said, "Why would God kill if He's minding His business? He's not bothering nobody just because He don't want to be a Jehovah's Witness. God's gonna kill him."
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He just paying his bills and taking care of his family.
Mm-hmm.
Why would,
Mm-hmm.
wow. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I struggle to believe that God was going to kill everybody. I struggle to believe that. Because there's a lot of good people out there, you know?
Yeah. So even in those moments, you still was like, yeah, I don't know if everybody gonna get not wiped out. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Let's see. Question for Jerron. Let me see. I thought I just seen something.
Oh, he
Um.
being funny. He being funny. It's our friend. He being funny. Steve. Steve.
What Steve say?
He said, what it feel like to be
What is
anointed?
it like to be anointed?
Be anointed. Steve. He being
Let's
funny.
see. Okay.
Somebody asked me if I'm from Ohio. Since I'm from Ohio, do I
Mm-hmm.
know about the last question is deeply important. The following soul music legends are from Ohio. Please choose the OJs or the Isley Brothers.
Oof.
Isley Brothers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed coming over to the live. This was y'all first time going live, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
First
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it's cool. This is cool. Yep.
Yeah. So those in the chat, this is something I had started doing once I started the Despite series, where we would have the person who I had the conversation with come on to the live, like additional Q&A. So this y'all last opportunity. If y'all have any questions from the videos that I did with Tim and Jeron, put them in the chat. Um, and so we end up doing both of them together. But I also had told Jeron and Tim that I thought we could maybe do this semi regularly.
Hell no.
So you
I'm
said
joking. I'm
no.
joking. I'm joking. Mister, I'm joking. I'm joking. Maybe yeah, every once a month or something like that, or every other
Oh yeah,
month.
yeah, not like every week. No, for sure, not
I
like every
couldn't do
week.
every week. Yeah, I couldn't do
Yeah,
every week.
no, no, no. Yeah, I like
I'm busy with
maybe.
preaching, meetings. Got too much going on.
Yeah, maybe once a month or maybe once a quarter or something like that. Seemed like everybody really enjoyed it. Let's see. Da, 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 da. And let's see.
Real quick, while I'm thinking about it, like for people, because it might be some active with PMOs on here, or it might be some, um, yeah. Anyway, active witnesses. Another thing to go along with planning to leave, since your identity, you talking about earlier, who am I and all that, that's also something to take important too. Is try to learn yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Try to learn more about you, because it's going to take a lot of fortitude. It's going to take a lot of inner strength to deal with rejection. Is a human thing. um and just really being comfortable being with yourself sometime, not all the time. You definitely build community, but the more fortitude you build about you, learn about yourself. What is it that you like to do? Stuff
Yeah,
you didn't do before. You may like, man, I love going to do this, but I couldn't do it because I had to be in
Mm-hmm.
service every Saturday or something.
exactly.
um but learn more about you too, because at the end of the day, that's all. That's really, at the end of the day, you got to have you. If you don't have your own back, then you can't expect other people too. So I think you learning yourself, you become across more real, more authentic, and then your community, your tribe is going to gravitate to you. You'll end up finding a community or something. It could be XJW, it could be something at your local, meetup spot or something. You know what I mean? Like, you can develop a community, a
Mm-hmm.
real one, by really just being you. And that way,
Mm-hmm.
when you're doing that, when you're in alignment with yourself, then things are going to happen the way they're supposed to happen. And man, you're going to, trust me, you're going to have a way better mental space, way better kind of life, daily life. And just being at peace,
Mm-hmm.
not all stressed out and anxious, worried about who watching you, who coming to tell on you, or who you got to go talk to and all that junk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so true. And, can I say something too?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I want to piggyback, bro. That's a good point you made, bro. Good point. You said your people are gonna find your people, right? Your tribe's
Mm-hmm.
gonna find your tribe eventually, right? And it's
Yep.
like, if you think about people that are unsuccessful, for instance, right? Like, for instance, crackheads. You don't see crackheads with successful people, 9 to 5 people. You see crackheads with other crackheads, right? Likewise, same with people who are successful. Celebrities hang up with celebrities, so forth and so forth, right? So eventually, you're gonna if you striving for realness, if you striving to find anything authentic, because that's who you are, the universe is gonna gravitate you to those people.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna eventually find your people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's who you are. However you are internally, you're gonna find like people of like-minded individuals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So more and more people will wake up from this religion. I truly believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
people strive for to be in a real community, something that's real.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Uh,
organization, like that both said, it's fake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, no, no. Go ahead. No, that's true. Anybody who wants to connect with me, who would love to join one of the lives, like I typically go live on Thursday. Would tell me something good Thursdays. But I am open to doing days that work for other people. My schedule also is changed sometime from time to time. So the best thing to do, go to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to Tim's channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jeron's channel. Make sure y'all like this live. And you can even find me on Instagram as well. But shoot me an email. Um, and then we can connect there. What if you want to do a series with me, as far not a series but a conversation with me for Despite. I'm definitely open to all the things. um yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Any last words? We'll let you go first, Jeron. Or if
Yeah,
anything you want to share.
Yeah, I got some
and
good news
and let
actually.
them know, how to find you and all those things.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know about finding me, but
Well, you
it's
know what
like-
I mean.
so. So one thing I want to share earlier, when you mentioned how you still have the Jehovah's Witness mentality even after you leave, right?
Mhm.
So I had experience a few days ago, right? And witnesses, we all judge. If you're not a witness, or if a witness were to meet somebody that said, "Oh, I do witchcraft," they're, "Oh, whoa, demons," you
Mhm.
instantly judging that person, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I was in an Uber the other day going home, right?
Mhm.
And right away the guy, he looked a little suspect, right? He had a hood on, he had shades on while he's driving and tinted windows. So I'm like, oh damn, right?
Mhm.
So next thing you know, he started talking and he's like, yeah, I just did a 7-year bid, right? And the witness to me was like kind of like judging him, right?
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I had to catch myself right away, right? I said, Jeron, you're not a witness anymore. You just did a 7-year bid, I said, bro, I said, you know what? At least now you have an opportunity to this is your second chance, And he was like, yeah, I'm
Mhm.
trying my best. He said, I'm trying my best to stay busy because he said, if I don't stay busy, I know I'm gonna slip up again, right? I said, wow, I
Mhm.
said, that's good you can recognize that because a lot of people can't even recognize that, you know?
Mhm.
And they get into in more trouble. They keep going back and back, going back to prison. But
Mhm.
it was a good experience because it made me realize, oh shit, I still have some witness tendencies that I still got to work on,
Mhm.
But at least I'm aware of it. A lot of people they're
Yeah.
not aware of, things that they need to work on.
Mhm.
But yeah.
All
Facts.
right.
Um,
Appreciate that. Tell them your channel, Jerron, for those who
Oh,
may not know.
channel is simple. My name is Jeron Benson, like it's spelled. Um,
It
yeah,
don't have
that's
an
it.
underscore.
Oh yeah, underscore between Jeron and Benton. Yeah, Jeron and Benton.
Okay.
Yeah, you know my channel more than I do. You're like, damn. Oh boy.
All right, Tim.
last words, I don't know. Get out. No, no, but just get out. No, I enjoy this conversation. I like this kind of stuff. Last words, again, I go back to what I said earlier. Learn you, be you. Man, I promise. I agree completely with Jerron about the universe going to track things to you. Things going to work out the way it's supposed to. And also, I'm learning too. I used to be very angry, especially after leaving, after
Mhm.
denial. Anger phase was strong, and
Mm,
I can't operate in anger because then they win it.
Mhm.
If I operate in anger, then I'm
yeah,
letting the Borg win. And so
yeah,
my goal every day is to find peace, find purpose, find passion, um, and I want to stay. Uh, how can I say? I have two little boys, so almost everything I do, obviously, I take care of me, but it's for them.
Mhm.
So, and honestly, I just love helping people. That's one thing I like
Mhm.
about cutting hair. And the reason I had to start speaking out this year was because I don't think you're supposed to hold back when you can help others.
Mhm.
So going into next year, another goal for me is not a goal, but a plan for me is to um, speak out more,
Mhm.
communicate with people more, interact with people more who have struggling because it is real. The struggle is real. Getting up
yeah,
out
Mhm.
of there is not
whew,
easy. If you were born in, it's hard when everything you know is nothing but this religion, this cult, and it's hard to break away from. Even though you know
Mhm.
it's bringing you down every day, you're not really
Mhm.
being you. You're sad, depressed, and so you got to find a way to get out. You got to find some inner strength. You got to, and
Mhm.
taking care of you is the best way to do it. So watching what you
Mhm.
eat, getting up with the sun, getting out in the sun, exercise, all that stuff gonna help the mental, because this is
yeah,
Mhm.
all a mind. Like you said, it's a mind thing they do to our brain. So,
Mhm.
you gotta un yourself. You gotta unfuck yourself and rewire your brain and all that. I can keep going. I'm sorry, but yeah, just man, just I enjoyed this and I want to do it again. That's all. I just
yeah,
love
Okay.
definitely,
it.
All
definitely.
right. Well, I've enjoyed this.
This was fun.
I love when we started adding people to the live versus just my voice. And I look forward to doing it again. So my little last parting words is to everybody: in everything you do, believe in yourself and believe in your abilities. You know, got to believe in yourself and your ability to do whatever it is. You can do it. Right.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right, guys.
All right.
Until the next time, I'm out. Peace.
Peace, y'all.
See you
Oh,
later,
Tim,
guys.
tell them your channel just in case they're not aware.
Oh, Freed with a D, Freed from Cult Life.
On
That's a great
YouTube.
channel too.
It is.
Great channel, bro.
Freed from
Yeah.
Cult Life.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
Love
All right,
everybody in the
guys.
chat. Good night.
See you later.
No, no cool sense. No go Niners. Go Bears.
No,
And get
Patriots.
them out of
Patriots.
here. Block
Patriots.
them. All right, y'all. Peace out.
All right. Good night, y'all. Thanks, Avi. Good night, Butterfly, Melissa, Cool Sense. Who else still here? Whoever else still here. Good night, y'all. I'm gonna go watch the rest of this game. Till the next time.